I would go as far as say top 3.
Oh, yeah, top 5 at the absolute worst.
Yeah,
that character
I
is
feel like
messed
I
up.
feel like top 3 at the absolute
Yeah,
worst.
I mean, I won't argue with it very hard either.
Yeah,
That's
I mean, it's
totally legitimate.
She's pretty dang good, but it is going to be Ploopi versus Dany. Ploopi, of course, on that Game & Watch, an up-and-coming Game & Watch player in the more recent time, I would say.
Yeah, definitely been on a run here recently, especially out of Kansas. A lot of good results in recent times. Dany, I have a lot of history just watching him. You know, he's from basically my region, so I've gotten to watch him kind of grow as a competitor to the point where now, you know, I travel and I'll see him at an event and people will talk about him separately as like, God, Dany's so strong. I'm like, I know. I've been saying this forever.
Yeah.
But one of the hardest workers, like such a good, like one of the best wolves in the world at this point, honestly.
Yep.
It's not even controversial
One
to
of
say.
the last wolves remaining in a dying breed as well. Dany going to show us what he can do in this matchup. I feel like, just going by tier list, this has to be not the greatest matchup for Wolf, but I don't think it's that bad either. He could still combo him, like you saw the down throw into dash attack. The problem is, Game & Watch has so many different tools, both on and off stage, making it really difficult just to pilot any character. But you know what? Fair to back air, why not? We'll take that stock.
Wolf is one of those characters I feel like where his win con is like unchanged in 90% of matchups. It feels like his game plan is like the same throughout. But good matchup, bad matchup, he's gonna hang out, he's gonna shoot some laser, because he doesn't have like the mobility that Fox has, you know what I mean, on the ground. He doesn't have all that crazy frame data. It's crazy, don't get me wrong, but it's not like super rush down crazy good up smash with Ploopi. Yeah. But that's something that I think, like, he's just a very good, well-rounded, very Fundies-based character.
For sure.
And I think that's going to be, like, just how strong are his Fundies to deal with Game & Watch, who, depending on who you ask, not the most Fundies-based character in the world. There's some options.
I mean, definitely got a lot of options in that Game & Watch. Dany, so far, with the percent lead, didn't have that stock lead for long by nature of that up smash from Ploopi. A lot of kill options for both of these characters. The problem is landing them. They can both get damage onto each other. I don't think that's ever an issue, but they need to be able to take the stock.
No, that's exactly right. Game Watch obviously has some pretty strong kill confirms. Wolf definitely has like Fair Bear, but sometimes Fair Bear is a little hard to hit. You know, they're not as consistent, and that's going to be
ledge trapping is definitely a way that Wolf can acquire some of these kills. I mean, Game Watch in the same vein. Bacon chair.
Yeah, it's going to be that's going to be the name of the game. I feel like for a lot of this set, as we are all tied up here on center stage.
Yep, just throwing out that up smash because has no lag. Pick an up smash of our own from Dany now. Up one extra stock, but this percent should not be too long for this world. We'll see if we can find an edge guard. Nope. Ploopi going to return to stage. Dany maintaining center, utilizing that neutral B to try and find a little bit of extra chip damage. I like that. Gets the up tilt, recognizing that he's high enough.
Yes, very good catch there from Dany. I want to talk about the recovery a little bit. Just very, like, Wolf is very limited in his options. So like, you are forced to get really creative, especially against a character with as many, you know, not only ledge trapping, but edge guarding options as Game Watch has, as we see with that back air. And that's going to be something that he's going to have to employ like crazy. Doing a really good job so far, as he's in a very slight lead here, but we can see that disappear very quickly. Not looking like it right now, though. Very strong back air there. Yeah, Dany holding advantage.
Fantastic damage here from Dany, 88% and climbing. Didn't get the fishbowl combination in that nair, unfortunately for Ploopi. Not going to find any damage. He's throwing out these nairs, trying to get it started, and eventually, try again. It will hit. No matter what, you just take the, like you talked about last match, we have the Game & Watch tax here. You basically just take an auto combo at 0.
I feel like that's like the difference maker of like a good character. Like you have to have like your own tax, I feel like, to be viable to win a tournament.
Yeah, Wolf definitely has one of those too. I think to a lesser degree.
Definitely, yeah. It's nowhere near like the level of like a Game & Watch kind of deal.
Absolutely. Okay, down tilt. Good first option, dash attack. Not quite off the top just yet. Dany looking poised to take this game. Back throw, I don't think it's going to do it from center. It's like the damage and the stage positioning, excuse me. Wow. There it is. Double roll, he's ready for that.
That's very good. A lot of players not ready for that because it's like on paper it's such an awful option, right?
I think the reason he was ready for it though is because he was trying to get center stage, and because he's trying to get center stage, the kill comes to him, and he's just ready for it.
Real. And that back air, honestly, it would have, while Ploopi was trying to get the center, that back air covers a lot of options there too. So,
and it's totally safe.
Extremely.
He can swing there. No whiff punish is happening. He's totally fine. So good option select from Dany. Back to small battlefield for Ploopi as the counter pick. Didn't really find an issue with the stage. Just needs to play better, that's all.
That's right. I feel like that's not a very common thing you see when you get to like, the later stages of these brackets. Like, I feel like a lot of top players are very comfortable with the same, 2 or 3 stages.
Right.
And they'll save the whole stage. It really does just come down to their play at the end of the day.
Fading around after, once again, Dany. So effective in the neutral thus far in this set. I feel like more often than not, Dany is finding himself with more hits and more of a lead. I mean, win game 1 after all, so impressive stuff here against this Game & Watch. Not an easy character to deal with.
No, definitely not. He's been maximizing it as much as he can for sure. Great grab there.
Okay.
Yep. Good catch on the landing. God, he is like, he's in the ledge trapping effectively. He like catches whenever Ploopi does opt to land on stage and try to bypass the ledge.
I saw what he was looking for right there. He tried to roll to the ledge to get the back throw out in the neutral get up, but Ploopi recognized it and didn't let him get away with it. And now getting a little bit of damage here. We'll flash to the ledge to ensure we don't have to get ledge trapped by Game & Watch. Just holding center is Ploopi. Currently in control. Ooh, almost had the right spacing on that down smash. Not quite.
Just a touch off the mark. One of those things that's
punished.
Ooh, good catch.
It's okay though.
Gosh, yeah, it's so scary there. We're talking about Wolf back here. We have not talked enough about Game & Watch back here. That is safe. We'll catch everything. If you saw Dany just hanging off stage, like, okay, maybe he won't do it a third time. Maybe I can get on here safely. Unfortunately for Dany, not that time. Dash attack is going to be the equalizer, though.
Yeah, I mean, Game & Watch back here, one of his very strong kill options. That's Franklin the Turtle, baby. He'd be taking care of business sometimes. Okay. Down throw to dash attack, 31%. A little bit of a bread and butter combo here for Dany as we get a shine in neutral.
Ow.
Okay, that's not something you see every day.
That's new.
Yeah, late hit in air, not going to confirm it too much. But you know what? You know who's late hit in air is way better than Wolves?
The Game & Watches.
At least for combo.
Oh, totally. Yeah. You can get a lot more off of that than you do
There's
out
some
of
confirms you could do with late hit in air on Wolf. But man, that fishbowl is,
oh my gosh,
it's got to be one of the better nairs in the game.
It's something for sure. It's
certainly
very
up there.
Very solid. Dany, ledge trap situation, goes for the high back here, not going to connect quite yet. Ploopi holding on center as we are going to reset back to neutral. Dany trying to find a good position, unable to though. Bypasses everything there. Ploopi committing to the up smash. Dany just gets a free pass back to stage.
She's still alive though. Dany setting up this ledge trap situation more and more. Finding a lot of kills at the edge of the ledge. You cannot punish that up smash. It is so dang quick and basically lagless. I think you pretty much have to predict when he's going to swing if you want to punish him.
Yeah. Which, easier said than done, because as often as Game & Watch's lights are rip up smash because it's so safe. Oh, it's so fast too. Oh, look at that. That was crazy. He tried to punish it, and he's on stage for it now.
Yep, Franklin the Turtle comes out to play. Back air from Ploopi, able to find that stock. It's still pretty close though. Dany trying to get something started, but here we go, the Nair train. It's always gonna happen no matter what at zero. The Nair is coming at some point. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Forward airing out of that forward air. Dany finding the scoop with the up smash, and now we are in an even game, basically.
And that's excellent awareness too, because there's such few spaces you can land around Wolf. Even those moves that aren't super, safe, you think you can land kind of closer to him. That up smash is gonna grab you from a really, really good distance.
Ploopi. Open out Franklin once again. One piece of bacon for the road. If you want a snack, Wolf, here you go. Yeah, very hit him with it. Oh, careful. Safe on shield as well, by the way.
Extremely. It's such a crazy, one of the better projectiles in this game. Dany's starting to claw back here. There's trading hits. Up smash going to punish once again.
Yeah.
Nowhere near killing, but that is really solid damage, and that's kind of what matters, because now, as strong as Game & Watch is, that biggest weakness is the lightness. And I don't even care how light you are. I think a lot of characters die there. That was just a crazy call out there, and Dany clutches a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, the second you talked about how light Game & Watch was, Dany heard you and said, oh yeah, maybe I should F smash, and he does. Finds that stock and finds the game. Now up 2-0 over Ploopi. This is winners. I'm not sure. Yeah, this is a top 8 qualifier, yes. So if Dany wins this game, he will be in winners side top 8, which is impressive in of itself.
Extremely impressive. I'm not sure. I know he's made top 8 at a couple majors before. I don't know if he's ever made it winners side. So this would be really huge. And now on the precipice of it, but Ploopi still has a little bit to say about it. I mean, you have a lot more time to kind of adapt in a reverse Rio situation, but like you were saying, it's not very often No, you don't see it very often these days.
No, I mean, reverse 3-0s, I feel like, are one of the hardest things you can pull off in any sort of competitive game, because you have to take 3 straight games of a player who's already beaten you twice.
Yeah, and they also have time to adapt to you after they've adapted. So you have, like, you set the pace of the match, and now you've taken control of the pace of the match. So even if they start to come back, it's going to be very difficult. Great landing shine there. We saw him threatening with it that last game, and going to continue to here. Not going to allow himself to get juggled here.
Well, try to get the call out back air there. Catching Ploopi jumping, didn't have quite the right spacing. Runs to the center, that's the up smash rip. We're going to take a couple of up airs and an up B for trying to get back to stage. Get stuck at the ledge, and the get up attack, actually very excellent option. Late hit of Nair, almost confirmed to the dash attack kill.
Yeah, that was a beautiful string. I love Dany's awareness. It feels so many of his like strings, they feel like build a combo. It really just feels like he's like a secret game designer here. He's like, oh yeah, this works. As he's able to close out that first stock, looking poised.
Inside the mind of the Wolf player. Dany, very effective with this character, as we've seen. I mean, late hit, Nair into dash attack is one of those combos that I feel like you just come up with on the fly. Because I feel like you don't see that combo very often.
No, I don't, maybe never for me.
Yeah, at least not at that percent.
Certainly not, no. It's just the awareness of like a top player. Ooh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just takes the key right to his forehead. Dany not really going to be able to recover from that one. Got put in a difficult situation. Wolf recovery, not too much you can do. It's nature of spacies. Forward air strings coming out. Nair as well. Good DI, though, from Dany, and even better tech in place to avoid that down smash.
And we saw it here earlier. We haven't been seeing a lot of laser coming from Dany this set. We see why the bucket finally coming into play. Oh my God.
Wow. That was unfortunate finding that dare at the ledge. Killing sub 60. Dany looking for an edge guard, trying to find something here. Even watch, notoriously difficult to edge guard with how fast that up B snaps right to ledge, and it's so quick. Very floaty as well, so he can come from very far away in the blast zone. I think he can air dodge after his up B as well, so very tricky recovery to be covering here. Dany usually electing to go for the ledge trap situation. We might see that right here. Not even going to go off.
Just hanging out. Ooh. No, but a reversal opportunity for Ploopi. We saw one quick stock. Could be opportunity here for another. At the very least, put a little bit of extra damage here on Dany. So Ploopi's in a better position to take this last stock, because it looked like Dany was able to even it up immediately, but Ploopi's survivability pulled through. Dash Titan not going to kill from that side of the stage either. Ploopi has to choose their landings here very safely.
49 and climbing parry on the dash attack. Instant up B, hard to punish. Free damage pretty much. Back throws, not going to do it from that side of the stage. It was very close though. He was hugging that top blast zone. Oh my God. Any straight hit will do it though. Even up air will kill at this percent.
Definitely, and she knows that too. Trying to avoid, of course, as I say that, dash attack is going to clip her and going to send right to the top blast zone as we're at a last stock once again. Dany close to making that top 8 spot. Ploopi doing anything she can to stop that from happening for a little bit longer.
Okay. Fishbowl into Franklin the Turtle. One little piece of sardine from the frying pan as Dany comes back in, swinging with those forward airs. Got to be careful, got to get down. Don't want to be taking any extra damage or up airs or even an up smash from Ploopi.
Oh,
shine to avoid that projectile. Yeah. Slowly but surely, Dany back in here.
Then I put Ploopi in a really scary spot too. Dany not able to capitalize on it, but it popped up in a really spot. Oh, love the idea. I know. Oh my God.
I love how we both have the same reaction when we see a smash charging up. We're like, oh my God.
any hard call out, it's like, wait.
Ploopi, watch out.
It's a missile.
He's charging it. That's fine though. We're back on stage, back to neutral. Very close situation here though. Dany trying to close this out, trying to seal their ticket into top 8. Ploopi not wanting to let him get away with it. And the F smash is gonna be enough. Just the raw F smash in neutral. I don't think any of us saw that coming, including Ploopi.
That was, if you gave me 100 guesses to figure out what the option there for Dany was, F smash call out to catch her foot, not even like, I would have been the first 500 things I would have guessed. That was a crazy call out, and that's what gets you into top 8 of Patchwork 2026. Phenomenal play there to close it out from Dany. Great stuff to Ploopi there, though. She really kept it close every single game. Dany just able to clutch it out at the end.
Yeah, I mean, it's you know my score, not my story.
Yep.
3-0, but it was close. It was close. You know, we'll give it up to Ploopi. We'll be seeing them again probably in losers. Still has a chance to make it into that top 8. I know there's some sharks down there. Gotta watch out for that. But man, Dany, top 8 showing winner's side. Very impressive. You love to see it.
Exactly. Just grown so much as a player, more disciplined as a competitor. I mean, always been a very confident player as well. And we kind of saw that full force. Like those last 2 games were both taken with just like a raw F smash.
Yeah.
To close it out. Just,
seemed very aware of the matchup as well. I mean, Game & Watch is one of those characters that's like goofy.
Yes, extremely goofy.
Yeah, it's got that toon force. You know what I mean? So
yeah, it's a dangerous combination of goofy and really good.
Absolutely, yeah. One of those characters that you just have to know how to fight. I'm sure Dany has plenty of experience